Most people think of the CIA when they hear intelligence. But the truth is, the United States operates not just one, but multiple intelligence agencies, each with its own specialized mission. As an American, I think it's crucial we understand how our own government's intelligence community actually works. So let's break down every major U.S. intelligence agency and what they really do. Let's start with the big one everyone knows about. The Central Intelligence Agency, or CIA, serves as America's primary foreign intelligence service, focused on human intelligence gathering. Think of them as the agency that recruits spies in other countries. Their officers, called case officers, work to build relationships with foreign nationals who have access to sensitive information about their governments, military forces, or corporations. The CIA also carries out covert operations when the president authorizes them, which can range from political influence campaigns to more direct action. Here's something important, though. By law, the CIA cannot operate domestically within the United States. They're strictly a foreign-focused agency designed to understand what people in other countries are thinking, planning, and doing behind closed doors. Now, if the CIA focuses on people, the National Security Agency focuses on their communications and digital footprints. The NSA is America's signals intelligence powerhouse, and they're the ones monitoring electronic communications around the world. We're talking about everything from encrypted government transmissions to cell phone calls and internet data. The NSA employs some of the brightest mathematicians, computer scientists, and cryptographers in the country. They're not just collecting information, though. They also have a defensive mission, working to protect American government communications and computer systems from foreign hackers and cyber attacks. Moving to domestic intelligence, we have the Federal Bureau of Investigation, which is unique because it wears two hats. The FBI is both a law enforcement agency with the power to arrest people and a domestic intelligence organization. While the CIA and NSA look outward at foreign threats, the FBI protects us from threats within our own borders. Their two main intelligence priorities are counterintelligence and counterterrorism. In their counterintelligence role, they hunt down foreign spies operating on American soil. For counterterrorism, they investigate and work to disrupt plots by both international terrorist groups and domestic extremists. The Pentagon has its own intelligence arm called the Defense Intelligence Agency, or DIA. While the CIA might focus on political and economic intelligence, the DIA is all about military intelligence. They want to know about foreign military capabilities, troop strengths, new weapon systems, and naval fleet locations. The DIA takes intelligence from all the military branches and synthesizes it into comprehensive assessments for military commanders and defense policymakers who need to make strategic decisions. Here's where it gets really interesting. The National Reconnaissance Office, or NRO, designs, builds, and operates America's spy satellites. For decades, the very existence of this agency was classified. These are the eyes in the sky that give the United States unparalleled imagery intelligence. When policymakers need a satellite photograph of a secret military installation or weapons test anywhere in the world, it's an NRO satellite capturing those images. But taking the pictures is only half the battle. The National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, or NGA, analyzes those satellite images and geographic data to create detailed maps, charts, and intelligence reports. They provide the context for what the satellites see. For example, an NRO satellite might photograph a new building, but NGA analysts determine that it's actually a hardened missile facility. They answer the critical questions of where and what for military and intelligence operations. The State Department has its own intelligence division called the Bureau of Intelligence and Research, or INR. What makes INR unique is their independence and policy-neutral perspective. Unlike other agencies focused on collection, INR specializes in analysis. They synthesize reports from diplomatic posts worldwide and analyze intelligence from other agencies to provide objective foreign policy assessments for diplomats and policymakers. Since the creation of the Department of Homeland Security after September 11th, we now have the Office of Intelligence and Analysis. Their mission focuses specifically on threats to the American homeland, and they work to communicate that information to state, local, tribal, and private sector partners. They bridge the gap between national-level intelligence and local law enforcement, who need actionable information to keep communities safe. They're primarily concerned with domestic threats, including terrorism, border security, immigration issues, and critical infrastructure protection. What's fascinating is how these agencies complement each other. The NRO takes the pictures, the NGA analyzes them, the CIA recruits human sources to provide context, the NSA intercepts communications to fill in gaps, the DIA focuses on military implications, the FBI handles any domestic connections, and the INR provides policy analysis, while the Office of Intelligence and Analysis ensures local authorities get what they need. This system wasn't built overnight. It evolved over decades, particularly accelerating after World War II and then again after September 11th. Each agency developed specialized capabilities because no single organization could handle every aspect of intelligence gathering and analysis effectively. The intelligence community operates under strict oversight from Congress, the courts, and internal watchdogs. There are legal restrictions on what each agency can and cannot do, particularly regarding American citizens. The CIA, for instance, is prohibited from conducting domestic operations, while the FBI must obtain warrants for certain types of surveillance on Americans. Modern challenges have pushed these agencies to work together more closely than ever before. Cyber threats don't recognize traditional boundaries between foreign and domestic, so the NSA, FBI, and other agencies must coordinate their efforts. Terrorism requires seamless information sharing between agencies that historically operated in separate spheres. The technology revolution has also transformed how these agencies work. The amount of data available today is exponentially greater than what previous generations of intelligence professionals had to work with. This creates both opportunities and challenges in terms of processing, analyzing, and acting on intelligence. Each agency has its own culture and recruitment practices. The CIA tends to attract people interested in foreign cultures and languages. The NSA draws mathematicians and computer scientists. The FBI appeals to those with law enforcement backgrounds. The DIA recruits military professionals. This diversity of backgrounds and perspectives strengthens the overall intelligence community. Budget-wise, the intelligence community receives tens of billions of dollars annually, though exact figures for individual agencies remain classified. This investment reflects the critical importance of intelligence in protecting national security and informing policy decisions. Looking ahead, these agencies face evolving challenges, including artificial intelligence, quantum computing, space-based threats, and the rise of new global powers. They're adapting their missions and capabilities to address these emerging challenges while maintaining their core functions. The relationship between intelligence agencies and the American public remains complex. Balancing security needs with privacy rights and democratic values requires constant attention and oversight. The agencies must be effective enough to protect the country while remaining accountable to the people they serve. Understanding how America's intelligence community works helps us appreciate both the complexity of national security challenges and the sophisticated systems we've developed to address them. These 8 major agencies, along with smaller specialized units, work around the clock to gather, analyze, and act on information that keeps our country safe. So there you have it, Every major U.S. intelligence agency explained. Each plays a crucial role in protecting America and advancing our national interests around the world. What do you think? Which agency surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this breakdown helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.